This week's podcast is brought to you by Fultz Farms. Ready to fill that freezer with high-quality pork, locally raised on a farm that has been part of the community for generations? Look no further than Fultz Farms of Tracy. Purchase a full or half hog and feel good about feeding your family. Contact Jay at 507-626-0841. Fultz Farms, proud sponsor of the Boxcar Days Kiss the Pig contest.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for listening to the 56th Headlight Hot Seat. And today we are joined by a familiar face, a familiar voice in this terms, Mr. Jay Fultz. Thank you, Jay, for coming on again.
It's a pleasure to be here, Per.
We had Jay on about this time last year, of course, for a little Boxcar Day preview. Before I did this last time with you, Jay, talk about farming a little bit, because I'm curious. Last year at this time, we were talking about the prospects of a bumper crop. Are we looking at the same thing this year, or is it been really dry, hasn't it?
It has been really dry. No, I don't see it being a bumper crop this year. I think we're going to be dropping back more to our average crop. We've missed out on some rain and when it got really hot there. But I still think it's going to be average, but it won't be as good as it was the last couple of years.
And I don't think you expect back-to-back superior years, do you, as a farmer? You hope for it, but you don't. You kind of brace yourself that it's not going to happen twice in a row?
Oh, correct. Every spring you hope for the best possible year, and then you just kind of watch how things change as you get rain or you don't get rain, and you just make adjustments. And, like I said, you always want to have the best, but you kind of plan for more of a medium.
Okay, and that's where we're sitting right now. We're sitting here in mid to late August. Do you still crave that rain after tasseling? I'm a city boy, so I don't know that much. But are you looking for more rain right now? Whether it's dry or not, after that tasseling stage.
Right. No, definitely. For the corn, it just helps the kernels fill out more. The soybeans are still adding pods and filling out the pods. So any kind of rain now is really going to help them.
Okay, cool. But then you want it to shut off for a little bit in late September, October, so harvest?
That would be perfect, just to help us get into the field and not be muddying things up. But it never hurts to have a rain day during harvest just to take a deep breath, catch up if there's any maintenance, or we do need to start recharging the soil for the following year too.
Okay. There's this misconception about, used to be, with teachers, they never work in the summer, which is not even true anymore because teachers it's almost continuous. Do farmers work in the summer after everything's done?
Farmers are always working.
Okay. That's what I thought you'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, you got maintenance, like you said, and stuff like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's always maintenance. Spring, summer, fall is probably the busiest for every farmer, because that's when the corn and the soybeans or your crops are in the field. Wintertime, things do slow down for, I would say, the non-livestock guys. They're able to do maintenance. They're able to get caught up on book work and do other things, but it's not as hectic.
But you're a pig farmer too, so
it's busy for us
12 months a year, isn't it?
All year round.
If it's not corn and soybeans, it's the pigs.
Correct.
One of the hardest working men in Tracy. Next to me, of course. Okay, we're in the heart of the fair season with the Lyon County Fair and the Murray County Fair going on this weekend. But we're not talking about that today. Today we're going to focus on we're going to look ahead a little bit to Boxcar Days. This is year number 99 of our favorite celebration, chamber-sponsored celebration. And I'm curious, Jay, is it hard not to look ahead to 100? Are you kind of already doing that? Because you don't want to gloss over this year's celebration, but this next year's 100, and you're going to be doing probably some more grand things. Have you looked ahead yet? Or do you try to fight doing that?
Well, yes, you're always looking ahead to the following year as you're planning the current year. We have our band booked for the 100th already. We're bringing in a bigger band. We're looking at fireworks possibly, or maybe even a drone show. Just something different, something we haven't done for a while. But no, right now we are pretty much focused in on the 99th.
Is there pressure to do something? I'll probably ask the same question for you next year, but is there pressure to do something a little more grandiose, like add some fireworks or add a drone show or just something a little over the top because it's the 100th?
Well, I think the 100th year is always a big thing. 100, and then when we get to 150, those are big dates. So I don't know if I would say there's extra pressure on, but you're always looking forward to do something a little bit bigger on those bigger dates.
Okay. So the 150th, we're going to be around then?
We will be
All
around.
right. We're going to be plugging away for sure. Okay, let's start with Friday. Obviously, Friday traditionally starts with the Chamber Burger Night, which kind of kicks things off and gets people in the mood a little bit. And also, there is karaoke this year, right?
Yes, we are bringing karaoke back. Jerry Gladys is going to be in the beer tent with music for the beginning, probably from, I think it was from 5 until about 9, and then 9 until the beer tent closes. We're going to have karaoke back in the beer tent. So looking forward to that. It has been a couple-year hiatus, and I know karaoke is a fan favorite.
It is. It's always, and we talk about this with celebrations. You always want to tweak it, add a little bit. Maybe you take a little bit away if something doesn't go over very well. But on the flip side of that, karaoke is a big thing, and it's always a big draw. What else is Friday? We got the beer pong tournament, of course.
Beer pong is going on. The big thing about Friday is the day that we say thank you to all the volunteers that come in and help this celebration. Boxcar Days being, really it's 3 full days over 4 days. It takes a lot of hands, and we want to say thank you to all of our volunteers for coming in. And so the volunteers get a free burger and a drink that night, and then we just hope everybody else comes out and partakes and helps us kick off Boxcar Days.
I think it's a nice teaser, I think, for the weekend. Like everyone's, waiting for this. We're kind of bummed summer's coming to an end, but the end of summer, the beginning of fall, so to speak, means Boxcar Days.
Yep.
And there's always that excitement in the air when we know the carnival rides come into town and the kids can kind of gawk at those. I did when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, the Twister's here, the Ferris wheel's here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool time. Let's move over to Saturday. We start out early Saturday with the Boxcar Day road race. And those road races, I think, are more well attended than they ever have been. Am I mistaken?
No, the road race has been very well attended. I think the move because it used to be on Monday and they moved it to Saturday. I think that was a positive move. Just helps space things out a little bit, gives us something to do right away Saturday morning, kick things off, and looking forward to people coming out and participating with that.
And there's a lot of, I'm going to put sports in air quotes here because let's just say competitions. There's a softball tournament. There's a golf tournament, the 400 Open, which is a big tradition. There's a beanbag tournament. You kind of got something for a lot of different people here, don't you? There's kids involved, and a lot of these a number of them that I just mentioned are for adults.
Right. The big thing about Boxcar Days is we want to have something going on for all ages. So there's always something to do, something for people to look forward to. Mm-hmm. Saturday now, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, or 2 things I'm really looking forward to, is the fire department is doing a pulled pork meal from 11:30 until 2 in the beer tent. We had kind of planned it for last year, and then things kind of fell apart a little bit on us, but we've got it going for this year, and we're really looking forward to that. And then we got a brand new event coming in on Saturday. We're doing a pie eating contest.
Yes, finally a pie eating contest for Boxcar Days.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We've got 3 different age groups that will be going, kids 12 and under, and then young adults 13 to 17, and then we have the adults. So looking forward to that. It's going to kick off at 2:30. It's going to be downtown. It's either going to be in the beer tent or on the street. We're trying to work that part out yet. I expect it to be messy, so I think we'll be out on the street. It's going to be fun.
One, it should be messy because that's the point of doing this. I've seen a lot of messy eating contests in my time. Tara and I judged a Abelskever eating contest in Tyler for Abelskever Days a couple weeks ago, and it was super fun. And the more messy it is, the funner it is, I think.
Yeah, and the more the crowd gets into it.
The crowd gets into it and laughs, and they cheer for everyone. I don't want to give away details, but I'm thinking, there's going to be Oreo cookies hidden inside whipped cream.
Correct.
On either a plate or a bowl. I don't think we've decided that yet. But this is going to be super fun, isn't it?
It's going to be a fantastic time.
And then also Saturday, we have Pizza Puzzles and Guzzles going on again. Again, that's a lot of eating.
A lot of eating.
Continues.
Yep.
But that's super fun too. and the SASS silent auction. I can't remember what that stands for. Chautauqua area.
Oh boy.
Boy, Maryland's going to kill me. Oh boy, I can't remember. But that goes on from 6 to 9, and that's always a cool event too because they got a lot of neat prizes there, neat things to bid on, I should say. We're going to go over to Sunday now.
Well, we got to talk about the street dance.
Oh, there's a street dance
Saturday
again. Oh
night.
my gosh.
Saturday night.
Why did I miss that?
I don't know. It's in bold letters.
It's right there in the big starburst. Street dance, Junk FM. I've never heard of them.
You know, they what I've seen of them, they play all the hits that we love, and then some others. So they're coming in. Street dance is free for anybody to come into. They play all sorts of music. It's just going to be a great time.
And there's no cover charge. And
No
that's
cover
important
charge.
because it's, so many times families or adults have to spend a lot of money at Boxcar Days or at Appleskiver Days or whatever. This is free.
This
How
is
cool
free.
Is that?
Yeah. Yep.
And
This is
that's
free.
That's free thanks to Boxcar Win, if I'm right.
Yes, they are sponsoring our street dance. Boxcar Win, thank you.
Okay. Chautauqua area smooth sailing. That's what it is.
There it is.
It just dawned on me. So if Marilyn is listening to me, she can forgive me now. All right. Busy day on Saturday, but the fun doesn't stop there, of course. Sunday's a day for kids, isn't it?
Sunday is truly a day for kids. In Central Park, we've got inflatables coming in, trampoline. There's Lingen Dairy is bringing their food truck. There's the pedal pole. We got Taekwondo going. And that's all going to be in Central Park starting at 10:30. And then there's actually pickleball going on again. That's been, I think we're on year 3 of that, and that's been fantastic. That's going to be out. Where's pickleball at? That wasn't, it's in front of the VMC.
It's on Morgan.
Yep, on Morgan Street, right in front of the VMC. So you can sign up for the pickleball tournament. That kicks off at 8:30 as well.
And then Dad's Belgian waffle starts in the morning. Those are delicious. We all know that. And then back to the sports again. We got mud volleyball, and I'm gonna tell you what, mud volleyball is not just a trend. I mean it's big. I mean, my daughter has a team in it. Excuse me. What is the attraction to mud volleyball? Do you think? Is it because it's not mud is it's kind of a weird term because it's a lot of water, especially early in the morning, but it seems like that is one of the big draws of Boxcar Days.
It is a fantastic draw. The Caboose are very gracious hosts out there where they have the 2 mud volleyball pits. We'll just say, I love to go out there and just watch people. Well, they just get wet and dirty, and the best part about it is they're having fun doing it. The smiles on their faces when they come out of the water. And the teams, I mean, it gets competitive at the end, no doubt about it.
Yep.
But the teams have a great time.
Mm-hmm. And Jay Fultz will not be participating.
And I will not be participating.
I've been asked, I think, twice. Once by my niece and once by my daughter. And I say I got to work. I got a camera. I can't get it dirty. Just let me work. And, of course, Sunday, we cap Sunday off with Miss Tracy's Scholarship Program. I'm really looking forward to this year's show because, we've been down a little bit in numbers recently, but 11 this year.
11
There
ladies.
hasn't been 11, I think, since, who knows, the 90s, maybe
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Yeah, I think there's, yep. No, this is the Miss Tracy program. The ladies do such a fantastic job. They work their tails off. They started practices way back in, it was in June when they started their practices. And all the directors are just fantastic. The little bit that I've heard so far is that all of the girls have their talents down already. And, you think that with 11 ladies in there, it would be a really long show, but they're planning on 2.5 hours. So,
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
I just talked with Mallory the other day. She brought me the application or the forms that the girls fill out for my preview. And she said this might be one of the best groups of girls she's ever worked with. And she kind of says that every year, but this year she said it's a little bit different because they've been so receptive. They're sponges. They listen. They soak everything in. And this is no disrespect to previous groups, but she said there's something about this group that's really special. So that's obviously a big centerpiece of Boxcar Days. And then we go to Monday, and the thing I love about Boxcar Days is, when Sunday's over, a lot of festivals, it's like, okay, now it's back to work. But this falls on Labor Day, so it's not back to work, not at least until Tuesday. So we got a lot of stuff going on Monday, don't we?
Yeah, Monday, everything just continues. Fly-in breakfast starts out at the airport at 7:00. There are pancakes out there. I don't know how they keep up because they do a fantastic job getting the pancakes out to everybody.
It's the Daniel's magic.
It has to be.
It's Derek and Shane.
Yeah, it has to be. Farmers market's going on over at the Cinnamon Hen. That kicks off at 8. St. Mary's Craft Fair starts at 9. St. Mary's Food Stand starts at 11. And then, you just can't forget about the Grand Parade.
No, I think that's, let me check, 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock sharp.
I'm guessing it's 1 o'clock sharp.
It's always started at 1 o'clock. Again, anybody can join in the parade. There is no registration fee to be part of the parade. Just get a hold of us if you can at the chamber, or just show up. There'll be people along the route to where to park, and we can get you into a spot and just have some fun going through the parade and waving at everybody, and maybe even throwing out some candy to the kids.
Am I putting in the spot? Where's the lineup at this year?
The lineup, we will start at Central Park.
Okay.
The lineup is going to be the same as the last couple of years. Central Park, and then on Center Street, and then on Front Street is how we get lined up. So a little bit different than years past, or quite a few years past now. It's been this new route, and if you're a traditionalist, the parade will again run backwards. But no, the way we have it set up now works really well.
When you say backwards, we don't mean everyone goes in reverse.
No, they don't go reverse. No.
The horses go backwards. That's a bad joke.
Oh, well, you're a dad. It works.
I am a dad. And then we're not done though. After the parade, we got the third year we're having Kiss the Pig.
Yes.
And I was so glad a couple years ago when they introduced this. I don't know whose idea it was. Maybe it was yours.
I think it was mine.
Was
Yeah.
it yours? I'll give you credit for it officially. What about this event? I mean, it's a fundraiser, and I think it really puts the FUN in fund.
It really does. This, it's something unique. It's I've never seen it anywhere else. So the people that we've had participate in the past have been great sports, and this year we've got Sheriff Eric Wallen, Shane Daniels, Mallory Fultz, and then here we go. We got Tara Brandel and yours truly, Per Peterson.
Yes, I am excited, but I don't know what I'm going to do if I win because someone's got to take photos, right?
Well, we'll find somebody to take pictures. That's no problem. But no, it's just fun. It is a fundraiser for the chamber, and what maybe some of the people that participate with the actual Kiss the Pig part is that it's sponsored by Fultz Farms, so whomever wins actually gets a pig, not a live pig. It'll be a pig at their choosing sometime later down the road. They'll be processed for them, but they'll have some meat on their table for participating and being a great sport.
But that's the beauty of it, because processing is not cheap, is it?
No, it's not.
So they get it, tailor-made. It's right there for them.
That's right there for them.
Perfect. What's the process leading up to Kiss the Pig? Is it going to be the same as last year, where there are boxes with people's photos on it at various locations in Tracy,
Yes.
and then people put money in them, right?
Yep. So whomever you want to see win, there should be boxes. We're planning on out of Food Pride and at Midwest Bank. And whoever you want to see win, that's where you put your dollars. So whether
Or
it's
lose.
and yep, and how you want to look at it is, you just put dollars in their box, and we'll count them out the day of after the parade in the beer tent, and then we'll have a pig for them to kiss. And like I said, the past winners have been fantastic, and it's just a lot of fun.
We can't do a handshake?
Nope, no handshakes. Got to be a kiss.
Fists?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. Another cool thing about Boxcar Days is there are things going on all weekend. That it's not just a particular event. Obviously, the food trucks have become such a big deal. When Ling and Dairy, to me, kind of started it all off years ago. But you got the Asian Hut food stand, you got Sweet Kettle Madness, and Rolling Hills Pizza, right?
Yep, those three are coming back. We are working on a fourth right now. Just kind of waiting back to see about where we can place them if they need power or whatnot. So I'm not going to really talk about them at all. But yes, we're so fortunate to have the Asian Hut and Sweet Kettle Madness and Rolling Hills back with us again this year. They've been a fantastic hit. I know that they've all run out of food last couple of years.
Really?
So, no, it's
good.
really, it's good. It's
so
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, that food coming out of a truck, it's crazy. Obviously, we have bingo going on all weekend.
Bingo's going on all weekend. It starts Friday night, that very first Friday, and runs all the way through Sunday. I'm trying to think. I think we have Monday morning as well. And then the carnival. Got to talk about the carnival.
Yeah, the Midway, and that's quite an expense, for a fair or for a small town to have. I know a lot of small towns don't have them anymore. County fairs, a lot of them don't have them anymore. Lincoln County doesn't have one anymore. Murray County doesn't have one. Lyon County does. What is important about the Midway? What do you want to tell us about that? That's all for the kids, right?
It's for the kids, or the kids at heart.
Not me. I'm not going on those things.
No, we have Bracelet Light going on Saturday night. I believe that starts at 8. Don't quote me on that. I don't have that information right in front of me.
Okay.
And then there's another bracelet, and that'd be Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of a discount. Otherwise, the carnival's been fantastic. A lot of great rides. A lot of different food vendors with them. I mean, all your fun carnival food, your funnel cakes, your cheese curds, which are my personal favorite.
Who doesn't like cheese curds?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And there's always just something about cheese curds from a carnival too. There's just that extra little kick to them.
Yep, exactly. And same with corn dogs / Pronto Pups. You just can't beat it. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the Lions Burger Stand.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to Boxcar Days without having a burger. Onions not, it doesn't matter. I'm having a burger. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Maybe 2. I don't know.
Burgers and brats at the Lion Stand, and then always a malt. I always get a malt there as
of
well.
Course.
You got
That goes without saying, Jay. You got to have a malt. Over at Wheels Across the Prairie Heritage Center, they have their antique tractor show, and the Heritage Center, is open all weekend, isn't it?
It is open all weekend. You can get buttons that are good for every single day.
Right.
If I remember right, the buttons are just $8, and then kids under 16 are free. And I believe they're going to have they have their tractor show going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 4. And then I believe they were having a food truck out there as well. But again, don't quote me on that one. They kind of are able to run their own thing out there, and we're just able to benefit from that and work with them.
Well, obviously, they're a big part of Boxcar Days. They're a big part of Tracy.
They're a big part of Tracy.
That museum is wonderful, and it keeps getting better every year, it seems. Okay, are we done? Do we have everything? We got to talk about the sponsors and the Boxcar Day committee because, as you said, this doesn't just happen, does it?
No, it doesn't happen. We really started kicking things off again in February when we started meeting, usually once a month, once every 6 weeks. And then as we get closer, then of course it ramps up. But we really can't do this without our sponsors. The sponsors really make this thing go. And we greatly appreciate, not only the monetary donations, but a lot of our sponsors donate time as well.
Yep.
And
the volunteers.
It's
crazy.
And that's what really makes this community festival so special is we have a ton of volunteers that help. And we're always looking for more. The beer tent can always use more people to help out with. And just some other logistical things, like when we set up the beer tent and the bingo stand, we can always use a little extra help there, but it's a fun weekend for everybody, kids and adults alike, and we're just so fortunate we're able to do this.
Yeah, and it's kind of the more hands, less work theory. Even something like putting up the beer tent, putting up the bingo stand. You see, there's not just 2 or 3 people out there doing it. You got a legion of people.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a good time.
Good time setting up too.
Oh yeah. Work. Yeah. Yes, it's work and generally it's pretty hot, but everybody gets down to it. A lot of us know exactly what we need to do because we've been doing it for years. And
that makes it easier.
It's so much easier.
And we have been promised perfect weather for Boxcar Days. You heard it here first. Maybe we'll be hot. I know a couple years ago it was upper 90s and I almost passed out.
It was warm.
It was nasty, but it beats rain. We're hoping for perfect weather.
Yes.
Okay, let's move into my fun part of the show. It's trivia time. And Jay is on the hot seat for trivia. And as people who listen to this regularly know, I customize my trivia questions for better or for worse. So we're doing pig trivia today.
Oh boy.
And no one's got five. I have 5 questions. No one's got them all right.
Okay.
So you could be the first, or you could be a laughing stock to your wife and your kids. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Pigs are found on all continents except which one?
I would say Antarctica.
Ding, ding, you got it. 1 for 1. No, these are not, I didn't do deep research with these.
Okay.
I looked it up on the internet. So they may or may not be correct. I'm not sure. I will trust you. Okay, this solid white breed with erect ears is the most common breed in the U.S. and Canada.
Landrace.
What?
Landrace.
Landrace.
Yeah.
I got Yorkshire.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
that not right?
No, it could be. I know Landrace is another white breed that is very common within the industry. So Yorkshire could be it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you raise?
Landrace. It's a cross.
Okay. I just learned something. All right. I'm sorry. 1 for 2. Question number 3. What country has the greatest pork production?
China.
Yeah, I knew you were going to get that.
That was an easy one.
These should all be easy for you, Mr. Farmer. Question number 4. The average mother pig gives birth to a litter of how many piglets? This is a range. You don't have to
range. 15 to 18.
Ooh, that's high. I got 8 to 12.
That would be weaned pigs.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give it to you because you're the expert. and I don't know. And the final one is kind of a redundant one, but what is the most popular breed of swine in the U.S.?
Well, if you said Yorkshire for the first one, we're going to go with that again.
Yep, we are. That's kind of my mistake because I kind of had a duplicate question, but I will give it to you nonetheless. You got 4 out of 5.
Well, that's not too bad.
Congratulations, Mr. Farmer Jay Fultz. And we all thank you for your work with Boxcar Days and the Boxcar Day Committee. And you're off the hot seat.
All right. Thanks, Pear.
This week's podcast was brought to you by Fultz Farms. Ready to fill that freezer with high-quality pork, locally raised on a farm that has been part of the community for generations? Look no further than Fultz Farms of Tracy. Purchase a full or half hog and feel good about feeding your family. Contact Jay at 507-626-0841. Fultz Farms, proud sponsor of the Boxcar Days Kiss the Pig contest.